Yeah, first we have to understand the criteria what is given in the question. So using the same methodology for a location with a very different temperature range. So here you can see very different temperature range and you got two different values, that is minus 10 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. Means least value or minimum value to the maximum value has been specified for this case. We'll now do the same calculation. The maximum voltage will occur at the minimum cell temperature of 10 degrees Celsius and can be calculated using the open circuit voltage and with the temperature coefficient of 0.104 volt per degree Celsius as follows. See, as in the last case, we know the temperature coefficient as minus 0.104. Okay, and here you are calculating the value for least temperature. Means you are considering the 10 degree Celsius. So same as a first pattern will calculate. I think I'll increase this font also so that you can easily. So first point what we have to do, we are going to compare the available voltage with your ambient temperature. So we'll always do the subtraction. If it is less, if it is more, whatever it is, we are going to do the calculation and determining what is the actual difference between the cell temperature and the ambient temperature. So in this case, they have given it as minus 10 degree Celsius. So let's we calculate difference of cell. Cell is minus degree minus 25 degrees Celsius. So what you're going to get? It will become minus 35 degree. So you can write it as 35. No issues. Okay. So whatever the temperature we get, that should be always multiplied with the temperature coefficient of voltage at maximum condition. So that's what they're given directly here. Otherwise, we have to remember or you have to go through the table which is given. So the temperature coefficient for this case is minus 0.104. So minus minus become plus, no issues. So let it be. So 35 into 0.104 volt, you people are going to get some value. So that is 3.64. Okay. So as per the standard electrical characteristics given for a model, so the voltage, that is open circuit voltage of the system has been already given as 30.2. But based on a temperature, you're going to get additional value of voltage to the open circuit voltage. So you're going to add 30.2 plus 3.64. So you got some value. Means voltage is more than your open circuit voltage, that is 33.84. Okay, so this gives you the first calculation point, calculating the maximum voltage by considering the minimum temperature of a cell. So we got one point, that is maximum voltage under minimum cell temperature condition. So first case is done and you have to remember this as 33.84. We got it from the system. Okay. So next what we have to do? The next parameter is to calculate the minimum voltage by considering the maximum temperature. So in the system we have minus 10 degree to 40 degrees Celsius, and your 40 degrees Celsius will act as a high temperature or maximum temperature of a cell. So for that we have a different calculation, is it? We don't have a temperature coefficient. You have to calculate the temperature coefficient by considering the DC cable drop, that is called voltage drop of 1%, or else you can multiply with 0.99. So please copy down this. First write down the question. Okay, so once we done the maximum voltage calculation, we have to go for calculating the maximum modules, because we are continuing it and finishing at the one portion. Means at minimum temperature, how many modules we are expecting. Like it should not cross the low voltage. It should be in a healthy or a safety area. Okay. So next what we have to do, calculating the maximum number of module in a calculation as considering with a safety precaution of 5%. And as the module already given an electrical specification, the highest capacity is 600 volt. But you cannot use all 600. So to safeguard and operate within the range, we are multiplying with a margin value, that is 0.95. So here it is given 5%, or else you can multiply the system or highest voltage of a system multiplied by 0.95. So you're going to get some value, that is 570. Means you are reducing the peak value or highest voltage by 5%, and you are achieving it as 570. So now we have the maximum voltage of an inverter input. Similarly, we know the voltage with respect to the temperature. Finally, the maximum voltage can be calculated for a system. So considering your open circuit voltage plus your temperature consideration, we have 33.84, and similarly the inverter input voltage, it is also considered in a maximum order, that is 570. So 570 by the maximum voltage what we calculated will going to specify how many modules are required. So you can see the terms here. The maximum inverter voltage should be divided by the maximum module voltage. Each module, how much they are contributing. So we are doing the same procedure, 570 divided by 33.84, and you guys got an answer called 16.84 modules. So 16.84 means you can round it up and you can write it as a 70 modules. So one part is done. So we come to know the least portion, we are choosing 70 modules. Copy down this. Okay. So next, calculating the minimum voltage. So minimum voltage means here we are considering the maximum difference. So here I think the small variation has been given here. I hope you'll understand. This is visible to you all. So here the minimum voltage will occur at a cell temperature of 65 degree and is calculated as follows. That you have to change it in the question itself, or else you can make it as 40 degree and you can do the calculation. Okay. So we'll make it with 40 degree because they're given approximation of minus 10 degree to 40 degrees Celsius. So they're considering the difference of your ambient temperature and the final output of a cell can be 40 degree Celsius. So first we need to do the calculation of a temperature coefficient for a maximum power, because this is not available in your chart to get a temperature coefficient directly. So for that purpose, what we have to do, we have to convert that to percentage to the decimal. So in the last class, we did that decimal conversion, that is 0.00485. And the maximum output of a module that has given 24, means each module will going to contribute maximum 24. So if you multiply that, you'll go to get an answer of coefficient that is 0.1164 volt per degree Celsius. So this unit will be done whenever you convert this coefficient term in terms of decimal. Okay. So next we are finding the difference of temperature, that is 65 degree as they given, calculated for 65. 65 minus your ambient temperature 25, and I'm going to get 40 degrees Celsius. As per the question, it is 40 degrees Celsius. So this degree Celsius should be converted to volt, means we have to multiply with the temperature coefficient, that is 0.1164. So do the multiplication, you're going to get some value called 4.66. Whenever you're finding the minimum voltage, we'll try to subtract the system. Okay, so from the question, how much you are expecting each module? 24. So you are subtracting with this V temperature coefficient, that is maximum power temperature. So 24 minus 4.66 volt, you guys are going to get an answer called 19.34. Okay, so this voltage I need to keep it, because dividing this with the inverter input voltage, then only I can find out what exactly the total number of modules are required for implementation. Okay. So here 24 minus 4.66 is equals to 19.34. Okay, you can write down the term called 19.34 under minimum voltage calculation. So next we have to determine how many modules from this minimum calculations we'll find out. So next, calculating the minimum number of modules. So minimum number of modules means, as we already know, we have to include the DC voltage drop as well as the safety precautions of your inverter voltage. So we'll see 19.34, we got it as a total output, minimum voltage we're expecting. But in that also cabling drops will be there. So that is taken as 0.99. So if you do, you'll get 19.15. Please do the calculation. Is it correct answer? 19.34 into 0.99. And as per the minimum calculations of inverter. So here we are considering the minimum inverter voltage, means it is a reverse order. If you are considering the maximum voltage, you'll do all the calculation in terms of minimum. If you are doing for minimum, then you are considering all in terms of maximum. So similarly here also, we are considering the minimum inverter input voltage, that is 268. And here as considering the safety margin, the 10% will be added extra, because that is a low voltage, right? So instead of 268, you can go still more better value. So that's what it is going with, 1.1% or 10% of safety margin has been added. So 268 into 1.1, you're going to get 294. And this 294 is the minimum inverter input voltage, means capability of inverter to receive the voltage and operate for a healthy condition. Okay. So next we'll consider this value with your module value, minimum voltage of each module. So 294.8 volt divided by 19.515, you're going to get an answer called 15.39. So here your answer is 15. Almost you can say 15 modules are enough for this case. But as for a maximum number of calculation, you guys have calculated as 16.84, means it is 17. So one case I'm getting 17, another case I'm getting 15. So in between that, what to choose? Because you have a minimum 15, maximum 17. So you can consider the diagram here. So you can see same cases, 15 module, 16 module, 17 module and 18 module. So we are lying in between this 15 and 17. Okay, so 15, if you take, it is reaching the lower case. Okay, so I cannot prefer this. Similarly, 16, of course, it is working under a healthy condition. You can take this. Similar way, if I go for 17, as per our say 16 point something, it was there, right? If I consider, again, I'm going to face a problem at danger voltage. So to minimize the low voltage chances and high voltage or dangerous chances, we are preferring in between model, that is 16, because somewhere we are getting 15 point something and in somewhere we are getting 16 point something. So in between that common number we are considering as 16, where it was a healthy operation under low voltage, similarly under the dangerous voltage. So it says that figure should be rounded up because it is a minimum. So at least 16 of these models must be connected in series to form a string. So from the figure you can easily determine, right? This is crossing 575 dangerous value, more than 570. Similarly, if you take 50 models, it is going below the value because your expected value is minimum is 294, but you're getting 287. So that's why 15 models is crossed, 17 models also crossed. 18, of course, you cannot think about it also. 16 is a minimum 16 number of modules are required to connect and form a string system.